My name is Sarah Dennis.
Samuel Green.
Qi Xuan Ho.
Dina Mengesha.
I am biology.
Psychology.
My major is math.
Bio major.
I originally applied as a biochem major, but I changed it to bio.
I've always been fascinated by physics.
I definitely love it.
So far, everything's going well. Just getting used to the classes.
The classes are definitely difficult, but I feel prepared and I enjoy studying with new friends.
I came last fall, fell in love with it, fell in love with the School of Sciences, and didn't really want to go anywhere else.
I really like the physics department. It's kind of a smaller department, and everyone kind of knows each other.
Both my parents are alumni. That was a big factor. I've heard a lot of good things about the school from them.
I like the fact that the psychology program was more science-based.
Well, like I said, I'm a guitar player. I spend a lot of time playing the guitar. I've also gotten involved in another club called the Musicians Network. And so tonight I'm going to perform at open mic. So that's my first experience performing, I guess. So I'm kind of nervous about that.
I play golf. I haven't played in a while, so I'm really excited to get back out on the course. That's kind of like my relaxing, peaceful time.
I have a lot of free time to spend, and I can swim and paint and do some other things.
Buzz Studios is like a group that creates independent and short films. Okay. I think it'd be a cool hobby to have.
I run, I make jewelry, I watch TV with my friends, we chat in the middle of the hallway.
I wanted to actually do research as maybe sort of a research assistant or even a professor eventually. I've always wanted to be in sort of an academic environment where I can be a scientist. You know, that typical person in the labs always messing with the chemicals, wondering what you can do with this, what can you do with that, what can I learn from this experiment? And I think that's going to be me.
My dream job would be to work with global health issues. Specifically on the surgery side, I would like to become right now I'm thinking cancer surgeon.
I'm kind of research. I'm not exactly sure what field of physics. I have been interested in particle physics, but I'm just fascinated by just about every field in physics. So
I honestly am not a big exercise person. One of the friends that I've made on campus goes to the CRC like every day. I could never do that. I don't like running on treadmills. I like being outside, so I don't like workouts, so that's what I hate doing.
I hate putting my time into things that I'm not passionate about because I feel like I'm not going to be able to do it as well as someone else could.
Right now, the upcoming tests I have, I've got to keep up those grades is important.
No matter how I'm feeling or how my day's been, I think what's important to me is that at the end of the day I've impacted someone positively and they can say, oh, Dina was like really nice to me that day. I really love that feeling.
Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It'll help us every day, it'll brighten all the way. If you keep on the sunny side of life.
I usually try not to take the easy way out of things, and I always try to be fair and not be very judgmental.
I have two. The first one is by Dr. Seuss, be who you are and say what you mean, because those who mind don't matter and those who matter don't mind. And then the second one, I don't know who said it, but it's keep your head, heels, and standards high.
Well, after my freshman year, I'll probably start looking for a lab to be working on with a professor pretty regularly. I want to get some experience that I can put on a CV or something like that.
I want to be more involved with the National Center for Civil and Human Rights. I kind of want to have some sort of plan for my life set out in the terms of like written down, because I have it all in my head, but I need to write it down.
Yeah, and I want to get a routine life.
Start of my sophomore year. I want to be a tour guide. I want to be on the track to be a Georgia Tech ambassador. I want to have finished a very successful year in FAB, be an officer in Alpha Delta Pi, and have a GPA above a 3.8.